What's up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF back with another pregame live stream. Super excited. Today we get a chance to be 5 games above 500. If we take advantage of this opportunity, guys, we have to take advantage of this puppy and jump on this team ASAP. We got to make sure that we come off quick off the gates and, just shut them down, because especially Mr. DJ Augustine, who came off the bench and just torched us in their house. Let's return the favor. Early game today, 12:30 Pacific time, but man, I'm hyped, guys. I see you guys in the comment section. You guys hyped as well. Big fan, Dan. Hey, what's up, buddy? I appreciate that. Let's get it. Okay, so keys to the game: Lonzo Ball's aggressiveness, rebounding, and not going small. The last time I was upset with Luke Walton, he went small versus over here, versus the Orlando Magic. So hopefully today he doesn't repeat the same mistake, because they truly exposed us, especially one Vucevic. And, we got to get ready for this. Make sure that we come ready, mentally prepared. Rotations have to be on point. Defense has to be on point. The last couple of games, now this is something we didn't really touch on, but our defense has been good. Especially, I know our offense has been sloppy, turnovers and stuff, but let's be honest, guys. The defense versus the Utah Jazz was amazing. I mean, we had some crucial turnovers where we turned them over, some block shots that changed the momentum of the game. Great boxing out. We use our length. We're starting to use our length now more and more. I mean, even though Donovan Mitchell didn't play the whole game, the little spurt that he played, you could really see that he shut down. Brandon Ingram shut down Donovan Mitchell. So it was good to see. He said, Dan, see the news about Dwight Howard? I'm not going to talk about that, man. That's his personal life again. I don't get into other teams' personal life business. That's his business. Whatever he wants to do with himself. I mean, I've never liked Dwight Howard personally, but his personal life is none of my concern. So that's up to him, man. No judgment coming from my side. He said, who out of the young core goes off today? Hopefully everybody. I want to see a combination of players go off, and hopefully let's get it. Hey, LA Forever, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, man, with the $5 donation. He said, let's get this dub today. Let's get it for reals, man. And we're going to have to come out and just pounce on them from the start. See the news of Anthony Davis? Yeah, man, but you know what? I'm not going to speculate on other rumors till we get closer to summer. That's when all the rumors get really juicy. So, and then if anything happens at the trade deadline, that would be really exciting. But also nerve-wracking, because who knows what we'd have to give up. But what's good, everybody? Man, early game today, so this Sunday morning. Crazy thing happened today, man. I didn't wake up for work. My alarm went off, but I didn't hear it. It was crazy. I guess I must have been too tired. But I'm fully rested and ready to do pregame and postgame, so I'm excited for that. Again, the Orlando Magic are actually very underrated. They have athletes, they have good rebounders, and they even have some shooters. So we really have to, be prepared mentally. We can't underestimate this team as any other game, But Dan, you wearing a jacket today or don't need it? I think we don't need it today. I'm not gonna wear it out. I just wore it the last game, and I've never worn it back-to-back games, at least not that I recall. So yeah, I'm not gonna wear it today, but hopefully we won't need it anytime soon, as long as we keep rolling like this, because I want to save that jacket for the playoffs, man. Hopefully. But I will be sprinkling it in, every now and then. He said, everyone asking about Dwight. He messes with Blabity, but it's his style, so it's whatever. Yeah, who cares about his personal life? I never liked the player. He's always been soft, regardless of whatever he does in his pastime. I mean, I don't really care, man. This guy, as far as basketball goes, has been a clown. So that's all I know. That's why I've never liked Dwight. What he does behind the scenes is his own business. Who cares? We're going to focus on the Lakers, baby. Let's get it. Yo, Dan, did you get canned for missing work? No, I didn't. My job, thankfully, is very flexible about these kind of things. So it's like a point system. And once you go over 6 points, you get fired. But, I mean, you only get 1.5 points for missing a day. So I'm good. But thanks for your concern, man. He said, Dan, they have to push the ball for 48 minutes today. Got to really fight on defense the whole game, too. We are totally capable of playing like that. Yeah, we are. And we show in spurts that we can be a really good defensive team. What we have to do is bottle it and come out with that same energy now. to me, it's crucial what Lonzo does when he plays aggressive, because not only is he aggressive on the offensive end when he has it going, but defensively as well. He's attentive, hands in the passing lanes, getting rebounds, doing all kinds of stuff. LeBron has been spectacular during this stretch, winning the last 7 out of 8 games. He's been playing like an MVP, and I don't expect anything short of that from him tonight. But other guys like Brandon, I want to see more efficiency from him. Really looking forward to, I'm hoping that my boy Kuz bounces back sooner than later. That way, the fans can stop panicking on him and stuff like that. But overall, all I care about is the win. Whatever happens, as long as we get the win. How do you feel about the Clippers being first in the West right now? I don't even see the Clippers as first in the West because so many teams are tied for that spot. But it's a fluke. It really is a fluke, man. It's nothing that's impressing me. I know they have good role players like Harrell and Lou Williams and stuff like that. Gallinari, who I've been a fan of for a long time since he was with the Knicks. They have a bunch of good little role players, but they don't have any stars. And we all know it's a star-driven league. In order for them to maintain, they would have to have a couple of stars. And Tobias Harris is probably the closest thing to a star that they have there, but he's not a star. So, and they're pretenders. They always have been. So this is just a nice little run they're going through. But I'm not impressed, and I know that he's going to fall off. So he said, Dan, every team plays better against the Lakers. That's only because we allow them to. We let them get their hopes up and come in and start killing us. So if we can just, come out focused and with energy and try to sustain that for as long as we can during the course of a game, our talent should dominate a lot of teams in this league. So there's another team that we have more talent than, even though they have a lot of young talent and they're pretty impressive. But we have more star power with LeBron, and we have, I think, better young core players as well. The only young core player that they have that's super impressive to me for now is Aaron Gordon. Now, Mo Bamba is lanky and stuff like that, but we haven't seen what he can become yet. He's still a rookie. So we should be able to, beat this team handily. And the fact that we're playing here at home makes it even better. So because our young players play better at home. So I'm looking forward to this one. Let's go ahead and come out and jump on them early. That way they don't get any confidence going and, stay there with us during the course of the game. But a win is a win. Hopefully we just get one. Dan, do you think Golden State Warriors will turn into the 2013 Lakers? I think they're more like the 2004 Lakers who lost to Detroit. I think that will happen to Golden State at some point. I don't foresee them winning the championship anymore, which is a great thing for the NBA because God knows we don't want to see San Francisco raise another trophy. So, yeah, man, some changes was needed. And thankfully, their greediness and ego, they're ego tripping right now, Snoop Dogg will say, because they're tripping off of their egos and stuff like that when they could easily just put their heads together and dominate for another championship. So, Dan, you kicking butt. Love your videos. Keep it up, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Rodney. What's good in the hood, Dan? Hey, man, everything's chill out here, bro. Just getting ready for this game. Hopefully we get that dub. Nothing's guaranteed, even though we've been playing better. But we have the talent for sure. So hopefully we put everything together. The coaching comes on par tonight, and we get it. Lakers playing better than the Celtics, big time, and I love it because everybody was giving the Celtics the best chance to get to the finals. And actually in the East, the Bucks and the Toronto Raptors look way better than the Celtics. So that's why, even though I panicked and I got upset when Golden State got DeMarcus Cousins, I said, man, you know what? Honestly, though, we should still watch the NBA because anything can happen. Injuries happen. All that stuff happens all the time. Chemistry. So even though a team can look great on paper, maybe it's too much talent. Again, it could be ego problems. It could be coaching. It could be so many problems that could occur during the course of a season. That's why we watch, baby, because we love basketball. And every season, nothing's guaranteed, even if you're the Golden State Warriors. Hey, Boston can't trade for Davis, 100. I think we still have a better package to offer, but we'll see. Celtics lost to the Mavericks. Dan, they're really garbage right now. LOL, Laker Nation. You know what I'm loving, though, about the NBA? There's more of a balance. The East is actually helping us out. They're beating a lot of the Western Conference teams. That's why there's such a close race in the West. If you notice, from 1 all the way to 14, anybody can leapfrog, over the course of 5 games. They can – I think even number 14, if they get on a hot streak, they can go all the way to the top 5. So that's how close the West is, and the East has gotten a lot better. So – Dan, I believe Don't you? Lakers are getting better. Absolutely. And I'm loving it. And we're loving it. We're here for the process, man. We've been here. We're going to stay trusting it. And Magic and Rob are going to continue to deliver. I still think there's a move in the works. I'm not sure if it's going to be maybe Jody Meeks. He just got cut from his squad. So, I mean, that's a shooter if we need one. But we would have to cut somebody ourselves. So, who knows? But I think Magic and Rob will continue to improve this team over time. And this team will continue to improve themselves and gel. I think everybody's falling in line behind LeBron's leadership now that he's actually putting the team on his shoulders. So it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch the pecking order. You can start seeing that it's LeBron, it's Brandon Ingram, Kuz, JaVale. You can start kind of seeing the pecking order and everybody falling in line instead of playing sporadic and everybody trying to pad their stats, right? So winning basketball is what matters. There has to be a pecking order established, a good rotation. And once the players know their role, they have to buy into those roles. And that's where coaching matters, right? That's why I didn't like all these change of lineups and stuff. So, but it's great to see that they're finally buying into their roles. The coaching staff has been a little more efficient as far as not going small ball and, their rotations, you can kind of see them. And the best part is that we're going to get even better when Rondo comes back because we actually do miss him. Our bench has been a little bit worse since he's left. So we had one of the better benches in the NBA before he got injured. And if you guys notice, credit to Rondo. Since he got injured, they kind of fell off a little bit. So we need them to pick it back up, especially Josh Hart and Lance Stevenson. Did Dan believe the Lakers are contenders once we make the playoffs? Anything's possible once you make the playoffs, especially when you have the best player in the world at the current moment. So, yes, I think anything's possible. Dan, what do you think about getting rid of Beasley and giving that spot to a shooter like Meeks or anyone else? Well, again, that's up to the front office, but I support whatever they decide. That could be potentially a good thing because Beasley hasn't really contributed much this season. But if Beasley gets hot at any point this season, he'll make our bench even more dangerous. And I believe in Beasley. I've seen his career. He's one of those players that could all of a sudden heat up if it starts clicking for him and he buys into his role. Then sky's the limit for this bench. But also we haven't seen Mo Wagner. We haven't seen much of Svi. So we have a lot of depth. And it's up to the coaching staff to figure out who plays when and where, right? We just sit back and watch and enjoy the show. He said trade Zoe for last year's second round pick. No, thank you. No, thank you, brother. I know you don't like Zoe, but stay tuned. Stay tuned. What's up, Angel? How you doing, bro? Dan, please let the nation know that they can watch Laker games on scorelive.com. Okay, now I can't vouch for that because I haven't tested it myself. So, hey, try at your own risk, guys. Just please. Hopefully you don't catch any viruses because sometimes these websites, you never know. Dan, are you good today? You look annoyed. No, I'm very good, bro. I'm actually extremely good because I didn't even go to work. And, I'm extra refreshed. I got to sleep in today. So I'm very happy. And the game starts early, which is better for me because I don't anticipate it throughout the whole day. I get to get right down to nitty gritty and hopefully get this win. So y'all should have got Luka Doncic. We didn't have a high draft pick this year, Donkey. But yeah, we don't have a high draft pick, so there was no way we could have got him unless we traded for him. But nah, we're good, man. We're good at the guard position. The only trusted website for game streams is Reddit. There you go, Blue. Hi, Dan. Let's go, Lakers. It's time to beat them and make small revenge game. Let's go. Definitely, man. We have to get this win. Bounce back after that butt whooping they gave us over there in Orlando. So, yeah, aggressive Zoe is the only Zoe I like. Well, he's going to stay like that because his teammates have been encouraging him. So, the only thing with Zoe is I noticed that he plays better when he's hitting shots early on. When he starts missing, he kind of starts shying away and he disappears for the game. Very similar to Lamar Odom mentality. So I just want him to get rid of that and continue to stay aggressive because it's going to help the team even when he's missing, right? Even when he misses, when he gets to the rim, there's chances for our glass cleaners to get second chance points. It opens up the game, all kinds of stuff, right? He said, damn, we play home. I think we play home. I think so. He said, would you trade Kuz, Zoe, and Josh Hart for a potential lineup of B.I., Kawhi, Bron, and McGee? I mean, that's something you have to consider for sure. But, again, I love our young talent, man. I really do. So said he realizes he plays better when he's aggressive. That's good to know. Yeah, and it's also good to know that his teammates have been encouraging him, including LeBron James, because he's going to listen to LeBron, and Rondo and all these guys have been encouraging him. So that's good veteran leadership in the locker room, right? And that's what we've been lacking for so many years, but we finally have it. JaVale McGee, all these great veterans actually leading the young core in the right direction. That's what happened for Devin Booker. That's why he flourished. He had Tyson Chandler in the locker room, taking him under his wing. So it's good to know we actually got guys like that now. You can also watch the game in Facebook also. Good to know, Kuda. Dan, when Lonzo plays good, we have a chance at winning the game. Lonzo and everybody else. We need Brandon. We need Kuz. We need Josh Hart, LeBron, JaVale. I mean, when the whole team is on the same page, we are a hard, extremely, almost impossible team to beat. So that's what we want every night, just a shot. If Luke stops experimenting with his small ball lineups, would he be a good coach then? I mean, he has a long way to be a good coach. I don't just like to throw away the term good coach, good coach. To be a good coach, you have to know your teammates. You have to push. I'm sorry, not your teammates, but your team. You have to push your team. You have to be able to inspire them. You have to be able to make the proper adjustments down the stretch in games. And, of course, you have to be able to not make, numbskull, dumb, knee-jerk type substitutions as well, like going small because all you think going big isn't working. Because the way I see it, even if JaVale McGee and Tyson Chandler are getting abused down low, those bigs are having to work for those buckets. So during the course of a game, they start getting worn out. And sometimes during crucial possessions, they miss easy layups because you have those big bodies on you. As opposed to where you have little bodies on you, they're eating, plus they're saving energy so that they're good to go all game long. You see my point? So I look at every little aspect of the game and I say it's such more of a benefit to this team to go big and actually wear down those bigs. That way down the stretch, if it's a close game, we have a higher chance of getting stops and actually getting the win. So I look at everything, man, when it comes to basketball. I like to pay attention to detail. I'm a student of the game. He said, Dan, I like your videos and talks. The Lakers regards. Puerto Rico. Hey, Jay. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Who should we re-sign next year? JaVale McGee. I like Lance Stevenson. Who else do I like from the players we signed this year? I like Rondo if he comes cheap. But we're going to need some of that salary cap for a max free agent, so we'll see. He said, finally, an early game for us in Europe. Thank you, NBA. Yeah, I bet you guys are happy, man. That's great to know. But, hey, I appreciate the dedication from you guys, man. And you guys are dedicated. You stay up late to watch Lakers, man. So that's what the definition of true Laker fans right there. Morning. Hey, what's up, Matt? How you doing? Good morning, brother. Dan, do you remember the game against the T-Wolves? Cat couldn't do anything against Tyson. Exactly. And that's just a small example. But, I also remember that game versus the Atlanta Hawks when Tyson Chandler was there to give us the, game-winning block from that teardrop that Trae Young shot up in the sky. So it looked like a dagger. And then, out of the sky came Tyson Chandler and just whang. He went back to his prime days with that shot block. He went up high for that block. So it was super nice to watch. And that time, it was a great decision by Luke to leave Tyson in. Or if not, it would have been JaVale, either way. But, going small, it's not just much of a benefit. Honestly, everybody's trying to do it simply because Golden State did it successfully for years. But you have to remember that they have a different personnel than we do. So for them, it works. Last time we played the Magic, we allowed 130 points, second most points allowed. And tonight, there's no excuses. We can't come out flat like that. No. Coaching staff and players have to be on the same page and have to come out ready to execute. The last game we played, it was the day after Thanksgiving, so we came out a little flat, but this game we cannot. So hopefully we pounce on them early on. Anyways, guys, I'll take a couple more questions before I get off, and I have to go buy some. Breakfast. I woke up late for my family. That way, we could eat before the game. So I'm gonna have to run right quick. But go ahead. I'll take a couple more questions. Dan, I want LeBron to go for 50 tonight. Well, I'll tell you why, and simple. It's good. It's the god dang Magic. I'm tired of losing to those guys and get revenge, and we'll be so happy if we blow them out. Anyway, go LA. Yeah, it don't matter what LeBron gets to me as long as we win. I agree with that part. I'm watching your post match videos at 7 a.m. before going to work here in Croatia. Nice, nice. I love it. He said, my wife is crazy, always asking what I am doing. Crazy. Hey, man, your wife's just worried about you, my friend. If you're up at 7 a.m. watching this thick voice, you know, she's going to be like, what are you doing? But I feel you, man. I appreciate the passion and the loyalty, man. Thank you so much. Dan, check my 2 posts about the playoff suggestions. Dan, I wake up as early as 3 a.m. just to watch your channel. Man, you guys are troopers for sure. I appreciate that. Dan, give me some breakfast. Whose jersey you rocking? It's the only new jersey I have is the Lonzo Ball jersey, man. I got to show support to UCLA. You know, Lonzo, since he's one of the young core players that gets the most hate. So that's why I decided to buy his jersey, just despite the Laker haters. I'm in Pomona. Nice. Whittier, California. And we got everybody, man. That's nice. Dan, you do agree that we are better when Bron scores less? It means our core is stepping up. I partially agree with that. I agree that it's better when Bron scores less when the young core has it going. However, there's times when they don't have it going, and we're going to need LeBron to take over. So I don't mind him scoring a lot. Matter of fact, games where he scored over 30 points, I believe we've won them all. The games where he's been under, I don't know what the record is, but so far, him scoring equals wins. So I'm okay with him scoring. I don't care. And a more aggressive LeBron puts more pressure on the defense and loosens up the defense for everybody else to get theirs. So all in all, it's good, man. He said Aaron Gordon played at UCLA, but he also plays for the Magic, so I'm not supporting him. But I feel you, Chris. Shout out to UCLA. Hey, Dan, it's 2:40 p.m. in the Bahamas. Nice. $1 million for your lucky Laker jacket. Not for sale, buddy. Not for sale. But I appreciate the offer, man. I appreciate the offer. Warriors blew a 3-1 lead. Man, that's. I hope it happens again this year. I hope they don't make it to the finals. Matter of fact, if it was up to me, I hope the Lakers beat them. That would be like the best ending to the Warriors' little dynasty, right? Dan, it's Sunday. You need some pozole. Ooh, pozole sounds pretty good. But nah, man, I don't know what I'm in the mood for. See what my family wants. Dan thinks we should get more minutes. He's gonna be a big part of the squad. He needs the experience. Yeah. Dan, how can we watch free? Not sure, buddy, but a lot of people say Reddit. KD and AD to the Lakers confirmed 100. Dan, you buy a big baller merch, it's on sale. Nah, man, just simply because LeVar made some questionable comments against the Lakers organization, and I didn't appreciate that. If not, I actually was on pace to buy some some big baller gear because I was supporting what he was doing at first. But he kind of disappointed me once he started coming at Magic and the Lakers franchise last season. So I kind of got off the whole triple B thing. But yeah, I mean, I'm all with you, man. I'm all on par. I'm on board as far as it comes to entrepreneurship because I'm an entrepreneur myself. When it comes to supporting your family, all that good stuff. But once you start messing with the franchise, man, I kind of have to jump off the train. Lakers first, baby. That's why I always wear my jersey and embrace the name on the front of the jersey rather than the one on the back. KD could save his legacy by leaving the Warriors. Absolutely. Dan, Mo can be like Powell, like player with his shooting and stretching the floor as a big. We are yet to see what he can do, but we'll see. Get some P&G, Dan. Good breakfast. I used to love that place, but I kind of wore it out. I'm not going to be honest. I'm going to be honest, Jonathan. I was a big fan of P&Gs, but after a while, you kind of get tired of it, man. My family used to come over from LA and we used to eat it every weekend. So I'm surprised I haven't bumped into anybody I know from YouTube because a lot of people say that they watch my channel locally. So I wonder how Derek Fisher feels about Lonzo wearing his number. Well, I mean, Derek Fisher, as great as he is, his jersey was probably not going to get retired. So, So you think Kawhi will come to LA? I have no clue who's coming to LA, but I know we're getting one max free agent, man. Almost guaranteed. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. Thank you so much for the questions, the support, all the love you guys show me, man. Thank you so much. And for joining this live stream today. Don't forget to drop a like. And if you haven't, please subscribe. I'll catch you guys here for the post-game recap. Hopefully, we're talking about a dub. That would make me, that will make the rest of my day. So that's all I care about is wins. Let's get it. Much love, Laker Nation. See you guys post game. Peace out.